Hey everybody, welcome back to Crystal Loves Tarot. I got a new deck and I cannot wait to show you guys this one. Eee! So this one came from an Etsy shop. I saw this deck, it went on sale regularly, it was twice as much as I paid. I had it in my cart for a while, I got a notification that it had went on sale and I snatched it right up. The problem with ordering off of Etsy is it's always a pretty high shipping fee, especially if it comes from out of the country. So it does end up jacking the price of the deck up a bit, just the shipping part. And so I don't order off Etsy very often, but this time I did because it was such a good deal. So what are we talking about? We are talking about the Age of Aquarius Tarot. Written and illustrated by Yana St. Levy. So I'm going to show you the box. So this is the beginning, or this is the front of the box. Look at the beautiful silver rainbow foil stamping on there. And you see the dolphins. And right in the middle is a woman reaching up. I love it. Beautiful. And then again, we've got the author's name on the side. And the back has no words on the box. It just shows some of the cards. All right. Okay, so when you open the box, it looks like this. On the inside, it is still the foil stamping here. And it says the Age of Aquarius Tarot. This is an 88 card deck. There's something very special about this deck. I'm not going to reveal quite yet, but it is an 88 as opposed to a normal 78 card tarot deck with a guidebook. This was released in 2022. Okay. So this was printed in China. The first printing was in 2022. But this deck actually came from Canada. So I had to order this from Canada. All right, so the first thing we see when we open the box is this nice little guidebook. And on the front of the guidebook, it's a totally different picture than what is on the box, which I love. And the back, it just looks like water. So Aquarius, water signs, Aquarius, water. Obviously, this deck is going to be very water, probably lunar oriented because of it being an Aquarius deck. So I will say the guidebook is all color throughout. The pages in the guidebook are a bit thin, so you got to be careful with that. You come into the first page, it says written and illustrated by Yana St. Levy. All artwork text is all by her. This was published and designed by Levitate Publishing House. Now, Levitate is the name of the Etsy shop, okay? And then it goes in, shows a really cool picture there. It goes into the contents. There is a thank you, a whole page of thank yous. It says a special thank you to these earthbound goddesses. And then there's a whole long list of them. Love that. Turn the page. It says the Age of Aquarius. It gives you some information about the Age of Aquarius. Okay, so it says every 2,160 years, the Earth shifts counterclockwise into the next astrological sign. Starting in 1 AD, for the last 2,160 years, we have been in the age of Pisces. Pisces, depicted by two fish in astrology, is represented by the mantra, I believe, which correlates with the development of spirituality and organized religions over the last 2,000 years. Subsequently, these dates coincide with the story of Jesus Christ, who is symbolically represented by the fish. One of Jesus' most well-known stories in the Bible is the feeding of a multitude, 5,000, with only 5 loaves of bread and 2 small fish. The 2 fish symbolically signify the astrological sign of Pisces. Pisces, represented by the element of water, ruled by the subconscious mind. Our deepest thoughts, values, and belief systems live in the subconscious. As we move from the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius, we move into the mantra of I know, which is said to be the catalyst ushering in the idea of Christ consciousness. Unity consciousness or group thinking. The age of Aquarius is said to be a time when significant technological advances are to be. made, and communication between people, humanity, and other will be accessible. The sign of Aquarius is depicted by a woman pouring water from a well. From a vessel. However, Aquarius itself is represented by the element of air. The essence of water is still present. We can conclude that we are moving into a new age. We're bringing the most essential parts of what we've learned over the last 2,000 years into the future. Over our psychological, emotional, and behavioral developmental history as a human species, we have come to the point where we have a decision to make. Do we perpetuate old systems of control, or do we elevate into the understanding that we are all one? And when united as one, that is when real change can happen. The sign of Aquarius is the sign which represents innovative ideas that will bring change to the world. I believe the age of Aquarius is the most crucial time in our history because it is a chance for us to abolish all systems that restrict us from reaching our divine potential. We live in a delicate era where old belief systems and old ways of controlling the masses are losing their battle. We realize that we can live by the teachings of Christ consciousness without the rigid systems of control surrounding it. Spirituality and connection with higher consciousness, or however you want to label it, cannot be given, taken, absolved of, criticized, or judged by any man. Remember that. The more we communicate and awaken to the divine awareness, the less control and opposing forces have the less control the opposing forces have over us. I just love that so freaking much, and I had to share that. Okay, so then it goes forward to talk about the awakening. I read this. I love this. It almost puts me in tears every time I read it. At year 50 of this lifetime for me, which I'm here for this. This is what I'm here for the awakening. That's what I'm here for this lifetime. I'm here for the awakening, and it's happening, and I'm watching it happen around me, and it's incredible. Incredible. Whew. All right, let me read this. The awakening. The age of Aquarius is not an abrupt or sudden change. Instead, it will take place over many years where special people will provide innovative, creative ideas which will be the foundation for others to build upon. In Dolores Cannon's book, love you, Dolores, The 3 Waves of Volunteers, she suggests that the last wave is the artists. Who they are and what they will do is still a mystery. In the year 2020, 2 critical things happened. For the first time ever, there was a worldwide pandemic where people were ordered to stay in their homes, quarantined for almost 2 years. And 2, the age of Aquarius was officially ushered in. During this 2-year period where people were quarantined, they didn't just sit back, watch television, and perpetuate old timelines. They did something that nobody expected. They started to look deeply within themselves and their lives, thus beginning the awakening process. Humanity is slowly doing a lot of introspection and reevaluation of who they are, what they want, and what truly makes them happy. We are, as a collective, are beginning to find our inner voice, and we are learning that we have the right to use it, not just to defend ourselves, but to defend those who can't do it for themselves. We are calling into question those restrictive systems that limit humanity from reaching its divine potential. We are breaking the chains of psychological confinement. We are starting to embrace our sacred connection to the cosmos, our higher self, our spirituality. These are the small beginnings of total change, and it all starts with you and me. Going back to Dolores Cannon's The 3 Waves of Volunteers, the last one being the artist, one of the significant changes during the pandemic was the wave of creative artistry that flourished. And boy, howdy, has it. Myself, being one of these individuals who dove headfirst into digital collage artistry before the pandemic, I had considered picking up a hobby. Traditionally, I'm a painter, sketch artist. However, with the technology advances made over the last 10 to 20 years, I began a journey of learning how to use the iPad. Then the pandemic hit, and I decided to fully submerge myself into my digital artistry journey, as many others started to do the same. During this time, many started their own creative journeys, picking up hobbies like poetry, soap, jewelry, candle making, creative writing, poetry, reading cards. Lost my place here. Making tarot decks, music, films, and photography. Indeed, the list goes on and on. Healing jewelry, diamond painting. Let's see. I've been doing sculpting, making like essential oils and like bath salts. Yes, all of that. All of that. I went through the same transformation and letting go of old systems that no longer supported me where I was and where I was going. This is the final awakening. How can you not love the beginning of that book? Oh my goodness. Okay, then it goes on to talk about history and evolution. This is a pretty big section. I'm not going to read that one. And then it goes on to talk about the cards. The cards and how people use the cards. So it speaks of a traditional tarot where you have the major arcana, the minor arcana, and you work within those two arcanas. The minor arcana is split up into 4 suits. Okay, so in this deck, we have an extra arcana. This is an evolutionary tool that found its way into my life for a reason. If any of you out there are evolving your souls and you use the cards to do it, you need this deck. This deck includes an entire extra arcana that you will find nowhere else. And it's imperative for your growth. Okay, that is called, so a typical tarot would have the major and the minor arcana. This one has the universal, the major, and the minor. So there's 3. There's 3 arcanas in this deck. That extra universal arcana is those extra 10 cards that I spoke about in the beginning where I said it's 88 cards. That's those extra 10 cards. Okay, then it goes on to talk about astrology and tarot. Lots of really, really good information in here. Lots of, like this is the astrology and tarot. This is the houses. The sun, like for example, the first house, Mars, is Aries. It says, I am, and the self, the passion. So it gives like, it's like a quick reference guide for astrology and tarot. For the houses, looking deeper into the planets, the degrees on the astrology charts, lots of charts, lots and lots of information in this book. We've got divination and tarot, working with tarot, and then look at this beautiful piece of artwork. Kind of popped in the middle of there. Oh, there's another one on the back. Beautiful, very water oriented. And then working with the moon. Wow, working with crystals. Yes, and then there's another chart here for working with crystals, some more artwork. And then we go into the universal arcana. From there, we go into the major arcana and then the minor arcana. And it is amazing. So the major arcana, every single card is displayed on the page, the card on the top, a small image of the card. Underneath, we've got so much information. We got the sign, the house, the planet, the timing, the upright meaning, the reversal meaning, the introspection, the evocation, the light, and the shadow work that you can do. So much for every card. It's like it puts a 1-card reading, which I do every morning for myself. I do a 1-card reading out of whatever deck I'm working with at the time, and that changes up. But a 1-card reading is very powerful for just a beginning of the day setting energy. And I've noticed that with the 1-card readings with this deck, the 1-card readings are absolutely so deep and hold so much more information to go off of. And it's just an amazing deck. I cannot say it enough. I cannot wait to show you. Okay, so there we go. There's the beautiful little guidebook. Like I said, the pages in the book, they are a little glossy and they are a little thin, but that's okay because it is so much information. And as long as you take care of it, it'll be fine. All right, so let's get that out the way and go forward and look at the cards. Okay, so what we have here is a real nice sturdy magnetic hinge box. All right, and it's very waterish looking. It just looks like water on the inside. Beautiful colors. Love the beautiful pastel with the gold foil stamping. Incredible. Okay, so the first card is actually like a thank you card, I believe. It's very hard to read because the writing is a white font. And so I will not be reading this one, but it does come with a thank you card showing what the backs of the cards look like. So we've got those dolphins that were on the front of the box. Okay, the cards do have a beautiful foil gilding, the rainbow silver effect, foil gilding. The cards are excellent quality, excellent cardstock, absolutely excellent for the size of them. A regular tarot card is quite a bit smaller, so this shows you how much bigger these cards are. And for the size like of these bigger cards, I would say they're on the thicker side, on the stiffer side. They have a bit semi-gloss shine to them. Not too bad. Okay, let's go ahead and check them out. They're so beautiful. And we will start with the introduction of the Universal Arcana. Eee! Okay, here we go. And yes, that's my excited happy sound. Starting with card 1, the age, well, there's no numbers on the card, so I'll just take that little part back. There's no number on these cards. So starting with the first card, the age of Aquarius, the awakening, ascension, introspection, and evolution. Starting, card 1 is the age of Aquarius, which makes sense considering this deck is called the age of Aquarius. The second card, the alchemist. Wow, I was trying to figure out what that was in the corner. Blueprint. Collective consciousness. Contact. Ah, I love these so much. The event horizon. Ah, are you kidding me? Galactic souls. Oh, I love it. This is called the Golden Eye of Fate, and there's no words on this card. It is the only card in the deck like this, and it's freaking amazing. I almost want to like take it out of the deck and frame it. The Golden Eye of Fate. Everything else is silver in this deck, so that was pretty cool. Multi-dimensional. Kind of a weird, odd thing to see a white tiger coming out of a seashell on the ocean floor. Cool, though. Okay. Universal laws. All right, that is the Universal Arcana. Tell me what you think of it. Tarot collectors, tarot readers out there, if it's the first time you've seen this and you are aware of this deck with this extra arcana, tell me what you think about the Universal Arcana. Is that not the coolest? Ah, if you're somebody out there evolving your soul, you gotta take the Universal Arcana. Has to be integrated into your tarot work. Just saying. All right, let's go forward and finish looking at the cards. We're going to start with the Major Arcana, and we've got the Fool. The Magician. The High Priestess. So the artwork in these cards is very similar to Rebecca Campbell. Very similar. The Empress. The Emperor. The Hierophant. The Lovers. A snake. And a person. Looking out into the world. The Chariot. That's the front of the box. The Chariot is your vehicle of ascension. That makes sense. Ooh, I love this one. Strength. Oh, I love that one. Oops. The Hermit. Oh, hell yeah. I would hermit myself here any day. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. Very cool. Justice. The Hanged Woman. That's different. Ooh, look at the Death card. Wow. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. The Star. Beautiful. The Moon. That was in that book. That was one of those pictures in the book. The Sun. Oh, I love it. Oop. Okay, we've got Judgment. Okay, any of you out there who hang out on social media and scroll through TikTok and YouTube shorts, sometimes you'll come across these videos where people they show renditions or they show images of how the Bible describes angels to actually look, not like a man with wings or a woman with wings and long flowy hair and, not like that, but what they really look like, how the Bible describes them to look. And they're scary, but this kind of reminds me of that. So this is the Judgment card, but it kind of reminds me of that. If you've seen those, you'll get that when you see that. You'll understand that. Okay, then we've got the World. So that was the Major Arcana. Absolutely beautiful. Let me know what you guys thought of the Major Arcana in this beautiful deck. We're going to go ahead and go forward into the Minor Arcana, starting with the suit of what would in a traditional tarot be Pentacles. In this deck is being referred to as pearls. So rather than pentacles, it's pearls, okay? Pentacles would be an earthly money, pearls, oceany money. That's pentacles is money. Okay, so with the Ace of Pearls, we start. So this would be the Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pearls. Three of Pearls. Four of Pearls. Beautiful. I like that she has herself covered up. Five of Pearls. Interesting. Six of Pearls. I love. Seven of Pearls. Eight of Pearls. Absolutely looks like underwater photography. Nine of Pearls is beautiful. 10 of Pearls. Oh my gosh. Page of Pearls. Ooh, that's so pretty. Look at that place. Oh, I would love to go there. Knight of Pearls. It is so hot here today. I had to have my hair up off my face. I'm dressed as cool as can be, and I did have to turn my AC off long enough to do this unboxing, so I'm kind of rushing through it. And we've got Queen of Pearls. Look at her. She's covered up too. I appreciate that. King of Pearls. So I'm going to say one thing I've noticed in this deck. There's, with all the knights and kings and all the suits, I don't see one male depiction. There's one male depiction with one card in the major arcana, I believe. Or there's a woman with a man, but there's no like straight on man representing the knights and the kings in this deck. Okay, now we're going to move forward to the cups, and we've got the Ace of Cups. I just love all the white, all of the, it just feels like white light. It just feels like source energy to me. Two of Cups. It's mostly a feminine geared deck. Three of Cups. Four of Cups. Five of Cups. That's beautiful. Oh, I love this. Six of Cups is about childhood and nostalgia. I love it. Yeah, the artwork is incredible. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. These are a lot of underwater photography, it seems. Ooh, 10 of Cups. She kind of looks like a mermaid or a siren. Page of Cups. Ooh, Page of Cups. That's pretty. Some koi fish. Still, within that light, I love the way they depict the light just on everything. I love it. The Knight of Cups. Beautiful. The Queen of Cups. Oh, yes, girl. She looks like she came from India. I have a huge proclivity to all things India. Can you tell? King of Cups. I'm telling you, the kings are not depicted as men in this deck. Okay, now we're going to do the swords starting with the Ace of Swords. I'm going to swordfish, so that makes sense. Two of Swords. Time to make a decision. Three of Swords. This does kind of look like depression is the energy I get off that one. Four of Swords. Five of Swords. Wow. Six of Swords is beautiful. Seven of Swords. Ooh. It's a bad storm. Treacherous waters. Eight of Swords. Oh boy, she's badass. When I see that, I hear the word in my mind. Here comes trouble. Okay, then we've got Nine of Swords. Oh, wow. Stress, exhaustion, heartache. 10 of Swords. Now here's another one. This reminds me of what the angels They kind of depict the angels to look like with the eye. Okay, now we've got the Page of Swords. Oh my gosh. I love the Page of Swords. Beautiful. The Knight of Swords. Whoa. Whoa. The Queen of Swords. Love. And again, the King of Swords is a bird mirrored by itself. Interesting. Okay, now we're going to go forward into the last suit. It's the Suit of Wands, and we're starting with the Ace of Wands, and it's beautiful. And we've got the Two of Wands. And then we've got the Three of Wands. Ooh, the Four of Wands. It's like the entrance into heaven, or entrance into source energy. Five of Wands. Whoa. Ooh, look at Five of Wands. Challenges, obstacles, rivalry. This is like turning your back on yourself, fighting against yourself. Wow. Six of Wands. Love that. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands is the Dolphins. Nine of Wands is beautiful. This is a crystal palace filled with source light energy. 10 of Wands. Ooh, I can feel the burden. But look at the colors in the skies, and gosh, gorgeous. Ah! Page of Wands is like a chameleon lizard, or some kind of a lizard. Here, see him here with his tail coming down. That's an interesting way to put the Page of Wands. Interesting. Okay, the Knight of Wands. Oh, wow. The Queen of Wands. Okay. The Queen of Wands in this deck looks just like Natalie. My little sister Natalie. My little star sister soul family. My little mirror. Natalie, I know you're going to watch this. And I know I've already told you this and showed you this. I just want to show everybody else. So first of all, one of Natalie's favorite animals and spirit allies that she works with and that she's very drawn to is the white tiger. So not only are there two white tigers, but there's a girl between them that looks just like Natalie. So for me, the Queen of Wands in this deck is Natalie's card. But look at this. Yep. And last but not least, we've got the Knight of Wands. Okay. All right. So we will be asking the angels and the ancestors, the love and light only, all of my guardians, guides, protectors, teachers, anyone who is working for my highest good on the other side. Please bless these cards with beautiful source light energy only so that they can facilitate messages to help evolve the collective to their highest good. Asking that only beings of high vibrational energy are to interact with me in this moment while I pull I'm going to do the book real quick. While I pull a message for the evolving collective. Okay, let's do this. Oh, they shuffle magnificently. Absolutely. They shuffle beautifully. They are a little bit of a larger card, so shuffling them might be harder for some. If you can't shuffle them in a traditional way, You know, just maybe just spread them all out on the table. I don't know. But I find them quite easy to shuffle. And I'm going to do several because we want to get them mixed up in there real good, get the energy in there real good. A beneficial message, some beneficial guidance for the highest good of the here and now for the evolving collective. Can I please get some beneficial spiritual guidance for the evolving collectives here and now? This is a timeless, so it will be your here and now whenever you come up on this video. Okay. So let's see. So I can still hold the cards and shuffle them. You know, they are a bigger card in my hand. But I'm still finding it quite simple to hold them and shuffle them. First card we got is the Two of Cups. And the second one that came out with that is the Hierophant. Okay, so with the Two of Cups, this is companionship. This is a decision that needs to be made. This can be duplicity. But what I am picking up on is duplicity. And with the Hierophant, that duplicity would be the higher self trying to teach, speak, bring information, bring higher learning down to the lower version of yourself, or bring you up to the higher version. This is a communication, a coupling, a learning, a giving and a take, a perfect partnership that's being pointed out between the teacher within, being pointed out as the Hierophant. Okay, so this is a relationship with yourself being pointed out here. Okay. And the need for higher learning, the need for growth, expansion, which is exactly what this deck is for. And then we've got the Ace of Swords. This is a new creative idea. This is a new beginning, a fresh start, just opening up new possibilities for yourself in your life. So I feel like the message that's coming through with the Age of Aquarius is exactly as it should be. This deck, this time right now, it's a time of expansion. It's a time of learning about who we are inside and out, the higher self, the lower self. It is about growth, expansion, learning, evolving the soul. We're supposed to be doing this right now, you guys, all of us. So jump on the bandwagon with me. Let's learn, let's evolve, let's grow. Let's be the best humans we can be while we're here. Thank you so much for watching me unbox the beautiful, the Age of Aquarius Tarot. You gotta have this deck. If you're evolving your soul, go get it. Go get it. Elevate is the name of the Etsy shop. All right, sending out so much love and light, gratitude, and God Source energy to cover your life. Till next time, blessed be. Bye, guys.